You've just laid out £400 for a seat inside Tottenham Hotspur's billion-pound stadium. 45,000 phone screens glow in the dark, and the ring looks like a tiny neon island in a sea of noise. Because tonight, after 2 years of drug test drama and Twitter warfare, Chris Eubank Jr. is finally about to fight Conor Benn. But let's rewind. In October 2022, the same matchup was banned with 3 bland words: "Fight is prohibited." No scores, no punches, just a press release. Why? A lab in Utah found traces of clomiphene, a fertility drug, inside Benn's blood. On paper, it helps women ovulate and even persuades hens to lay more eggs. In men, it spikes natural testosterone, a performance enhancer hiding in the poultry aisle. Cuckoo! Benn swore he was innocent. His lawyers blamed highly elevated egg consumption. And in February 2023, the WBC agreed there was no proof he cheated on purpose. Cue a meme hurricane of omelets and egg emojis. Meanwhile, Eubank Jr. posted videos of himself smashing pastries and fried chicken while cutting down to a freakish 157 pounds. Then told reporters he was operating at 60%. Theatrics? Absolutely. But they masked a real health risk. His own father warned that the drastic cut could kill my boy. By autumn 2024, Benn's provisional suspension bounced in and out of courtroom limbo before the National Anti-Doping Panel finally lifted it for good. Fast forward to fight week. London is buzzing, but the old circus is never far away. At the final presser, Eubank Jr. slaps Benn with a raw egg. Billy Joe Saunders, a decade-old rival, storms Eubank's dressing room on fight night to inspect hand wraps and is shoved out by security while 60,000 fans chant. Boxing, as ever, refuses to take itself too seriously. Suddenly, the chatter dies at the sound of the first bell. Benn, the natural welterweight, looks sharp early, ripping body shots that leave welts on Eubank's ribs. Junior counters with that trademark uppercut his dad made famous in the 1990s. Did you know their fathers once sold out Old Trafford in a rainstorm? 35 million people watched on TV, more than tuned in for that year's FA Cup final. Through the middle rounds, Eubank's extra weight shows. He walks Benn down, shrugs at the ropes, and even sneaks in a bolo punch. Roy Jones Jr. would be proud. Benn fires back slurries, but spends too long on the perimeter, a mistake his dad will later point out. The fight is brutal, but clean. Ironic, given the cloud that once hung over it. After 12 rounds, the cards read 116-112 across the board. Chris Eubank Jr. lifts his arms. Conor Benn exhales, beaten for the first time. Both men go straight to hospital for precautionary scans. Within hours, Eubank Jr. tweets a thumbs-up selfie from the ward, and doctors discharge him the next morning. Back at the post-fight presser, Benn, eyes still swollen, admits, "I stayed on the ropes too much, but I'll be back." He drops the word rematch like a gauntlet. Eddie Hearn advises caution, yet Turki Al-Sheikh replies with a wink emoji. September in Saudi? Don't rule it out. So what did we really witness? Sure, a scrap between 2 talented fighters with famous surnames. Yet peel back the tape and you see a modern morality play about science, spectacle, and the internet. A trace molecule measured in picograms killed the original event and cost millions in refunds. Today, the test tube wields more power than any left hook. Social media turned every twist, lab results, egg jokes, glove inspections, into live stream content. In the 1990s, rumors had to wait for tomorrow's newspaper. Now, they trend in minutes. Benn versus Eubank was never just about Benn versus Eubank. It was about sons wrestling the ghosts of fathers, Nigel's all-out wars, Chris Sr.'s monocle swagger, and trying to carve their own highlights instead of living as reruns. Which begs one last question. When fans replay this night in their heads, will they remember the scorecards or the scrambled egg saga that almost erased the fight? Maybe in 2025, the biggest punch lands long before the opening bell, inside a centrifuge, under fluorescent lab light. I'll leave you with that thought. Until the rematch, keep your guard up and maybe lay off the omelets.